By applause. By applause. Anyone like chick fights? Yeah. I used to think I did, because I would see chick fights like at the bar and stuff like that. You know, there'd be like some scratching and some words and everything that would go back and forth. But you know, we had hair pulling, you know, that type of thing. But we got a new champ for UFC, Ronda Rousey. She lost to Holly Holm. And you look at these two chicks, you know, you wouldn't think that they would be like, you know, vicious in the ring. I mean, some of those, I didn't see the fight, but I saw the pictures afterwards. And they're just like, but you know what chilled me was that Ronda Rousey said, you know, she says, Holly Holm, she's just doing this for a paycheck. I'm doing this because I'm willing to die in the ring. Somebody say that, I'd be like, you know, about that ring match you're talking about? I'm not going to do it. This woman's crazy. Holly Holm would be crazy to go for a rematch. You know, with Ron, because Ron, she got movie contracts and everything. She's got stuff, she got bills to pay. She's, you know, she might accidentally kill, you know, accidentally. So we have, but you know, chick fight I really want to see, and we know it's beneath the surface, but people just kind of want to downplay it. Would you guys pay to see Katy Perry and, go ahead, you know, fill in the name. Taylor Swift and Katy Perry? You know that there's already beef between the two. You know what is bad blood about? It's about those two with the beef that they got. Katy Perry, yeah, and Taylor Swift. And then, you know, the other songs and everything like Shake It Off, you know, Dark Horse, all of that. That would be, but I thought I liked chick fights until I saw like the blood and the aftermath. You know, if it's like a debate, you know, maybe like snapping back and forth, insults, that's what. But you know, when it gets to, oh, she busted her lip and she's in the hospital, it's like, no, that's too much. You know, you women are too beautiful. My God, beautiful bodies, just like, what a waste. But you know, I thought, you know, boy, what if you were the boyfriend of Ronda Rousey or Holly Holm? You know, and you know, you're gonna treat her right? You're the dude. You don't want to mess around and be like, you know, be like the 1 minute man. Hey, what? No, we're not done. Get up. I didn't get mine. No, you wake up. I'll put you in a chokehold and make you really sleep. Yeah, some of you guys didn't think that was too funny. We've all had those moments of excitement. It's like, what? That's it? Well, relationships. I also was going online and I hear that, anybody here divorced? Anybody here want to admit it? I'm divorced. But you felt more comfortable, you find out that, at least I read, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, they're working on a divorce settlement. They're supposed to be breaking up divorce. 17 years after 17 years of marriage. I divorced after 17 years of marriage. There is life afterwards. But let me tell you, it's not easy sometimes when you're out there in the market, you know, and you're dating and stuff like that. You know, I had chicks that are like, you know, there's some rough chicks. You know, like little bitty, you know, they'll slap you. Yeah, what? Did you just hit me? What the? Wait a minute, you're a little chick. You're not supposed to be like, oh, I'm out of here. That happens. I had a chick one time, she had hot. It was a one-night stand. She had nipple rings. Beautiful double D nipple rings. Blonde, gorgeous. You know, and then I find out later, she says, oh, yeah, I gotta leave now. Not my husband. She said, my boyfriend, you know, he called the police on me for what? You're for domestic violence. I went, oh man. Yeah, I'll get you home right away. No problem. Because you wonder what that could mean, you know, because some people, they find out too late, right? What's the name of Lorena Bobbitt's husband? He found, you know, oh! have my wiener back, please? I've had other women too that just were, they got too comfortable. You know, in the beginning how everything is like really romantic, and then, you know, she gets used to you being around. I had a chick one time, I said, look, you know, I realized I have to have a relationship with a low, flatulent woman. You know what I'm saying? People say, what does that mean? Low, flatulent woman. In other words, this woman was so comfortable, she didn't want to talk so much that she just like fart to me. You know, I'm like, you know, you used to say, excuse me, and what happened to the romance in our relationship? And she says, I went, are you serious? I said, look, you know, it's a holidays. I'm going to bring you to my relative's house, and, you know, are you going to be, you know, what are you going to say to my relatives? You know, I'll bring you there. Are you going to act up, or what are you going to say? Oh, great. Okay, so you know what? I'm out of this relationship. I don't think, you know, I'm out. That's like a deal breaker for me, you know. And so what do you have to say about yourself? I'm leaving now. You want a goodbye kiss, or I'm out? What do you have to say for yourself?
Straight up.
By applause, anyone been to the happiest place on earth? Where's the happiest place on earth?
Disneyland.
I had some co-workers that came back from Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. And you know, when you're coming back from the happiest place on earth, you're like, you know, you're on like a high, right? You're like really feeling good, and so it's like a hangover. You're coming back, you know, from Disneyland to what I call Hellyland with the rest of us. Hellyland. You know Hellyland, come on guys. Hellyland is a place where over the holidays you find out your relatives are coming to move in, and they leave your restroom smelling like a dead corpse. Come on, Hellyland, you know Hellyland. Hellyland is where your neighbors have their dog come and poop on your side of the property. Hellyland, where we live. Hellyland is where your in-laws come and visit you, and they act like they love you, but they really hate you. In fact, they learn to hate you with a smile. So it's camouflage. Hellyland. This is where we live. This is where we are. Hellyland. Hellyland. Hellyland is where you have your boss listen to everybody talking about Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. And he's tired of you daydreaming about that. Hellyland is where your boss says, get back to work. Hellyland. Here we are for the holidays. Hellyland. Everybody know Smokey the Bear? It's been rough. If you're a bear, it's really been rough. You know why they had bear hunting season? Bear hunting season. Smokey the Bear's been having some hard times. They laid him off. You know, Smokey the Bear, only you can prevent forest fires. Smokey the Bear, he had his hat. Yeah, Smokey got fired. You know what? They were paying him below minimum wage. And now he's like having some hard times. You know, he didn't qualify for unemployment insurance. You know, he didn't qualify for food stamps. So Smokey was kind of, you know, hanging out, doing a little dumpster diving, you know, doing what he had to do to survive. You know, he's out in the forest and everything like that. But he did find something that was a little good that made him feel a little better. He wandered across a crop of marijuana plants. Smokey got some marijuana. He's like, whoa, he really started liking that. Especially with a little sriracha sauce on that. Smokey was like, yeah. Kind of made him feel a little better. The only thing that Smokey did, he went and he drank some contaminated water in the forest. Contaminated water. It turned him into a zombie bear. Instead of Smokey the bear, he turned into Zombie the bear. And when he started munching and on those plants, he started doing karaoke. Why don't you call me on my cell phone? And the forest animals, they hated it. They'd be like, woo, woo, they'd be heckling him, and but he was feeling good. And so anyway, he would go after hunters. Hunters would shoot him, but since he was a zombie bear, it wouldn't hurt him. In fact, it kind of tickled him, and then it pissed him off. And he would go after the hunters that would be trying to shoot him. He would eat their trigger fingers, which was like a delicacy for him. It was like foie gras or filet mignon or caviar. Yeah, Smokey the Bear, Zombie the Bear. And one day he was just chilling out, after doing a little karaoke and see. He's watching Oprah. And Oprah had some of his homies on there, his homie bears. Yogi Bear and Boo Boo Bear. Yeah, they were doing a special makeover, rehab. If you become a zombie, what to do. So he watched that and he got really inspired. Smokey's working on turning himself around now. Anyway, Oprah, speaking of Oprah, she's got a Weight Watchers thing going on. Anybody ever become a member of Weight Watchers? I'll finish with this. Weight Watchers, yeah, that's not the kind of thing where, yeah, it's Weight Watchers. But she became a head of the board of Weight Watchers. She made like $75 million. And now she's got her name on everything to sell that Weight Watchers. So I know people are going to be joining Weight Watchers, not so much that they are trying to lose weight, but that they feel better about themselves. Say, okay, let me order me some, let me get a double cheese, a Weight Watchers, gluten-free, fat-free, bacon pizza with French fry and double cheesecake, Weight Watchers, and I'm on a diet, so make that diet syrup and Diet Coke. Diet, please. So anyway, people will be like, oh wow, during the holiday season I can eat whatever I want, as long as it's Weight Watchers. Because this from Oprah. Makes me feel like $1 million. No, makes me feel like $1 billion, because Oprah's a billionaire. Oh yeah. Pass the potatoes. Happy holidays, everybody. I'm David Little. Thank you for listening. Goodfoot! You guys are awesome. It's an awesome place to be.